I don't know why it says taking notes. Oh, there we
I
go.
don't. Okay, so we're recording now. So we'll be good now. We're recording.
Yeah, but the seminar, I said, oh, I wasn't there, but they were putting a lot of speeches up on YouTube.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was literally sitting in my room taking notes
Mm-hmm.
from the group before you guys, then the group with you guys. I was like, wow, who's putting these videos out?
Right. So if they're YouTube and you like them, post them on our WhatsApp.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because there's
Because
some
I was
ours were really good. Wasn't
Very
ours?
good.
Yeah, yeah. And everybody really liked.
And
They were all like about.
what I just noticed is that everybody was so, I don't know, it just like they were so in tune into let's do this together and
Right.
we have everything before but not so hyped up, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
and
It was
definitely,
more
definitely,
so-
totally a team effort, but totally they're more outspoken about their belief. That's what I like. And yeah, very godly speeches, I thought. I thought they were pretty godly speeches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they were good. I had them on, and I had it on when I was in the kitchen. I said, "Turn this off. I gotta go sit down and get me a notepad." You know.
Right, right.
So one of the ladies was from Diamond. Her name was Emily Schuett. She was real good.
Okay. Yeah, well post
Yeah,
it. It's YouTube. Just put if you can't post it, put it.
yeah. I'll post it.
I want to hear them all. They were all like it's just I don't know, it was a really good seminar. It seems like because we had to go the company, women, everybody going through so much change. It looks like the company is just like
Yeah,
doing their best, and they did a
yeah,
really good job. And I think God's going to honor it no matter what because He's going to honor what Mary Kay did. So I think even the company will make mistakes or do weird things, but sometimes, but I don't know. There's still a lot of legacy leaders that have an impact, I think, too, just because if I'm on that one director call, like these people have been in 50 years, it's just crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And they're always praying for
Yeah,
Ryan, the
I saw that.
company. Yeah. Just
Yeah, I
so
saw that.
I think it looks like the people that were in the spotlight are definitely legacy leaders types. I mean, it was passed on you whether they knew Mary Kay or not. They get it, kind of. So, that's cool. So, and I do like, here, you want to look at the new lookbook? And then the sticks. Yeah, I think, yeah, the sticks, all the sticks. But when you guys come in person, you guys can open them up and play with them. It looks
So
like
these sticks are not the other sticks that we had. Shimmer are these shimmer?
So I think I have some of the regular
matte
in here. I think these are all of them. But then but they're creamier. I like them because they seem creamier than the other ones. Or maybe mine got dry because I kept them open till I don't know. But I did like them. So
But if they're matte, then that'll feel different than the shimmer ones that we
yeah,
had.
but they were still creamy. They were nice. I liked them. Yeah. So and it says let's see. So the Mary Kay matte eyeshadow stick in Orbit Clay, Celestial Nude, Lunar Rose, Moon Shadow, and Black Obsidian. So that's 5 sticks.
Yeah, they added the black because that sounded like all of our little tubes that we used to have, Starlight and all of that.
Yeah, and they're calling If You Believe It's a Body Souffle. And then the limited edition Skin Invigorating Face Scrub. And then the gift with purchase the fuzzy socks. Okay, and then let me see. Your digital resources. Let's see. So need fresh ideas or quick inspiration. Make sure you are part of the Mary Kay Facebook group. It's packed with content ideas, posting tips, updates on social media changes, and you can feel confident about what you share. So I should take more advantage of that. I always kind of forget. Do you guys go there a lot? The Facebook group, Mary Kay Facebook group.
No. Oh yeah, they come up at least every other day, and
good.
You tag it.
Okay. Tag it. Okay. I have issues. I need to tag.
Yeah.
Tag that.
Okay.
Because they're videos that you don't even have to make.
I know.
Product.
I get you. I just, gosh. New to social media or ready to level up? I need to just level. Okay. Start with a beginner social media video to learn the basics and set up your channels the right way. Already posting and want to grow your business? The intermediate video helps you fine-tune your approach and show up with purpose. Find both videos on Social Media Central on Mary Kay in Touch. So that's helpful. And then want step-by-step help? The social media modules in MK Confident meet you where you are. They walk through each platform, share simple tips, and help you build confidence as you grow online. So this is very helpful because it's like simple. I could follow this. I got it with my Buzz Kit. Well, just screenshot it, both sides or whatever. Yeah. And then let me see. Looking for everything in one place. Yeah.
I need that.
Okay. Head to Social Media Central on Mary Kay in Touch, your go-to hub for all things social. You'll find photo and video libraries, past playbooks, paid social resources, and helpful guidelines to help support your success. And then technology resources to help you sell. So that's, let me see, AI-powered foundation finder tool. Help take the guesswork out of the shade matching your customers. Check it out on marykay.com. Mary Kay Mirror Me, let your customers virtually try on color looks perfect for parties. And Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app, help your customers find their personalized skincare regimens to prepare for the fall holiday season. And we can all access the app just on our website, our My Shop. So I guess we don't call it our websites, we just call it My Shop now, right? I mean, I think it's so confusing with the change.
Yeah.
It is very confusing. Try that on your customers and they don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly, because everybody's looking for a website.
I know.
That's what they're looking for.
Because then you type in your website, it takes you to your My Shop, but whatever. Okay, and then let me see, an independent sales director's guide to holiday toy. So make it merrier with Mary Kay. Share beauty all season long to help your team members create meaningful connections and seasons of gifting like no other. So the polka dots must be in for like wrapping and stuff. I keep seeing polka dots. They have polka dots like all through that book.
Well, hopefully they'll come out with the boxes so that we can match it up.
Yeah.
Because it looks like candy, those socks.
Yeah, right? Cute. And then let me see, spread the joy this season. The holidays are busy, exciting, and full of chances to connect. These selling tips can help make it easier to share beauty, help customers feel prepared, and make this season a collective best. Refresh fall routines. So let's see, they have cooler weather means it's time to update beauty routines. Talk about richer textures, seasonal skin needs, and easy day to night looks. Share Mary Kay matte eyeshadow sticks as quick one and done options for busy days and holiday events. Encourage mixing matte and shimmer finishes for extra dimension. Mention your eye bundles for easy matte and shimmer eyeshadow stick pairings. And then it's got limited edition pink frost bundle, limited edition cozy glow bundle. I think that's how it is in the lookbook. I got a little bundle, maybe probably there. Limited edition holiday glam bundle. Fall, a day, and holiday reconnect. This time of year provides the perfect opportunity to check back in. Help your customers build small beauty lineups, not single items. Focus on seasonal solutions to simplify shopping. Suggest products together for a natural upsell opportunities. Pairing ideas. Limited edition Mary Kay brow kits and the Mary Kay plus the Mary Kay clear brow styling gel. So that'd be a good duo. Mary Kay Clinical Solutions Barrier Restore plus the Mary Kay Oil-Free Hydrating Gel. Then Timewise 3D Foundation, Mary Kay plus Mary Kay Complexion Sponge. Have you guys used the new sponge?
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. It's nice. I like it a lot better because it's softer. That other one was so hard. Our old one. This one, I don't know. It's nice. Okay, under limited edition Mary Kay, If You Believe Body Souffle plus Mary Kay Nourishing Oil. So there's just ideas of bundles. Selling 2 items instead of 1. Oh, don't want to forget this. Okay. Spa La Day at home. Spa La Day. Make holiday gifting easy and feel good. Position limited edition Mary Kay If You Believe Body Souffle as a cozy winter favorite. Share that it's easy to use and easy to love, making it great for gifting. Recommend for teachers, hosts, coworkers, and self-care lovers. Okay, perfect pairing. Limited edition Mary Kay If You Believe Body Souffle and Mary Kay Hydrogel eye patches.
Right.
And then, yeah.
I would have never thought.
I know. But that's pampering. I know, right? Yeah. Men's gifting made easy. Offer a simple, practical option for men. Share limited edition MK Men Invigorating Face Scrub to help refresh winter skin care. Explain how exfoliation helps prep for a smoother shave. Add MK Men Moisturizing Shave Cream to complete the routine. Go-to gift, limited edition MK Men Scrub and Shave Bundle. What do guys who have beards, can they still scrub?
Yeah.
Does it still get to their skin if they scrub over the beard, kind of?
Yeah, it will. It's just like you have those razor bumps within there, so you need to exfoliate.
Okay, so they can, no matter if they have a beard or not, they can still use the.
They have like little buzz beards. That's the problem that Cameron was asking about using our microderma, which was 2 steps. So now that they said this was coming out, I'm like, yeah, because you get that close shave and you're gonna get that little problem.
Yeah, but
don't get in like if they have a sticky beard.
Right.
it should.
Right. Okay, and then grab and go brow gifts. Fast, thoughtful gifts for busy schedules. Highlight limited edition Mary Kay brow kits as easy holiday wins. Remind your customers each kit has everything needed for polished brows. Add simple wrapping or stickers as easy special touches. Pair with Lash Love Panorama Define and Lift Mascara, Mary Kay Matte Eyeshadow Stick, and any Mary Kay Unlimited Lip Gloss. So those are good pairs to do with the brow kits. And then holiday wrapping party. Turn shopping into something memorable. Invite your customers to shop curated beauty gifts. Let them personalize with bows, tags, charms, and fun details. Use pretty ribbons and easy do-it-yourself touches that your customers enjoy sharing. Okay, so that's all this thing says.
A lot of information.
Yeah, but pretty well organized. Yes, you guys can take a picture of it if you want. You might find it. I don't. Who knows? You'd find it like this on it. I don't know, but then at least you have it, right? So, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody have any big wins this week? Oh my gosh, I've had so many reschedules. Oh, it drive me crazy. Oh. So, it's a combination. I think it like I have and there's the women that bought and like and it's just like, and they have kids, they work for them, busy, and then we're about ready to hold their appointment, and then the kid throws up, or it's just something, or there's she was going to get on, and then her engine light went on, and and just stuff like that. But we still rescheduled, finally get, but I wanted to recruit him like this month, so it's like the enemy's like tormenting me. Okay. Yeah, well, and you do it all through texting, right? But I had get on those events, you learn something for sure. But let me say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I had 5 that I invited to come on, and I know sometimes it's hard to see who's all on because if their name isn't right or just says iPhone, but so I got to find out because I also gave them a gift for being on. So I know I had 1, 2, 3, half of them on. I got to find out the other half were on. And so, because some of them are possible team members, I'm sure. And then I mentioned to Carolyn, so this is the new recruiting. So how we have a script for booking and share or interview. Okay, so this is the new up-to-date one. So it's kind of crazy. Let's see. Let me find it here. It's different, but I like it. Let me see. Who did I send it to? It's just verbiage has changed, but it's not like new words. It's using existing words, but just like using the word curious, just asking totally more questions. But anyway, it says, so this is how I get, so Christy, I'm going to challenge to complete 10 dream sessions by the end of next week. And I love to do one with you. It's just a fun, no pressure conversation where we get to know each other better. You get to dream about your future, and you can ask me anything you're curious about. When it comes to having a Mary Kay business, plus you'll get a gift. Let me know as soon as possible, then we'll book a time. Thank you. And then my name and then PS. I also send a picture of their gift. which is just, I got it from Melissa, getting a lot from Melissa, but I don't have to create all this stuff. Okay. What sounds more fun to you? A sugar scrub for your lips to make them super smooth and soft, or a shea butter balm for an extra boost of hydration? And it's just like they respond. And a lot of the ones that respond, I just haven't been able to do with the ones I really want to because the kid threw up or something happened, you know? But that's the script. Is it like different or what? It is different. Yeah. But I'm like, oh my gosh. I know it just kind of cracks me up though. Oh my gosh, I have to change again. I don't but whatever. And then there's this, and I can post it. So then the thing is when you get the appointment with them, because I want to get some under my belt because so I can see it work, right? You know, I mean, that part of it I kind of I did anyway, because you're always like listening, depending on what they say, you kind of know what to say, but it's totally asking more questions. So, and I watched one of Melissa's, Melissa, just send me one of your recordings. I just got to watch. Just let me watch. She's so kind. Just watch. You're doing great. You got more production than me. You're doing great. She's like, it's like going crazy. Okay. I'm like, I know. So like, help me. Help this old lady. What you like? Okay. So, because it's like
her turn to help you. To help your plan.
So it's like, oh my God. So, so where I have it here. It's, oh, this is kind of an outline for it. So, but basically I could, after I watched her and she's okay, well, this one isn't very good, but here, she sent it to me. It was really good. Okay. Because I saw how she was, asked the questions she was asking them, so they did dig a little bit deeper. We've always been told, or in the past been told, like what brings you joy, and let's dream for a minute. If money and time were unlimited, what dream would you like to be living 1 to 5 years from now? So that was in there too. And those are two, questions. I don't know. It's just, I guess, because like when I signed up, we didn't go deep at all. I recruited myself.
This is what you can do.
Yeah, I know. But you do have to go deep. So, Christy, the one that was on last night, and she won at the end, but she had got kicked off. She didn't know she had won. And so I have our dream. It just so happened this guest event, she was able to get on this before our dream appointment. So we're going to talk about more on Monday, but she's the one that said that, yeah, because I said, did you want to sign up? Because I saw her wheel on the eStart. So she must have got interested, obviously. And so she goes, yeah, I just have a concern because I tried direct sales before. And of course, I don't want to text answer. So the thing was like, we'll talk, we can talk more on Monday. And so when we talk on Monday, the thing is I'm going to have her tell me about that experience. So you have them tell them and ask them how it made them feel. So you got to go a little deeper instead of automatically giving them a solution, kind of relating to the experience.
These gals, are they gals that you've already facial?
Yeah. So because I facialed them, they booked for a glow appointment, but a couple of them haven't made it because of there's always something happening, Yeah. So but the thing is, we're still corresponding, and I'm not taking it personal. I just I'm trying to work here. Yeah. And so, and I'm trying to learn to connect with today's kind of woman, kind of thing. Cause they're like, oh my gosh. And I feel it's crazy what they're like, and it doesn't matter where they live. It's all like, there's too much. Yeah. Too much going on. Their lives are just like, oh yeah. It's just, they're doing too much, some of them. And then the ones that aren't doing too much, they have the reverse problem. It's like, they don't do nothing. I don't know what to say, but anyway, so I'm learning like tons in a way, but at the same time, it's not, it's still it's like the Mary Kay way. It's just like almost you're building the relation because people don't trust like they used to, just a lot of things.
True.
Yeah. And you're building virtually. So it's a little more effort into it because at least you can see them on Zoom, but so that first appointment is so important. Right. And then, but I am thinking because I might take a shortcut because usually I just book their second appointment, but I'm gonna start see if I can book their dream appointment. I like them. And if they, see me, I think I'll book it right when I do their individual close, if I can. And then I'll give them a glow packet in their dream or whatever, or do them both at the same time. I don't care. But Oh, yeah, because it's easy to do both same time, really, if you're, especially if it's one-on-one. Yeah, I might do that. I might do it. I know I'm always thinking of, because otherwise this takes too long for me. I need like now. And then I do have the ones you have to like get these events because there's the big giveaway one, which it's just awesome. So it's got to be a habit. You got to create a habit. But you consultants get on there just for being on. You can win. You can win money, but you'll learn something. They're very good at it. They're very good. Okay, I'm always winning, or my girls, or a guest is winning. So it's great. That's the big giveaway, the monthly giveaway. Yeah. It's like usually the last Monday of the month. Okay, and they'll have a new flyer pretty soon because we just finished. We just had it last night. But I put the recording on. You can watch the recording. Are you on the WhatsApp with us? Okay.
Our adoptees will have to be participating.
Yeah. And then so there's that one. And then I'm still doing Cadillac Culture. We didn't do it in August. So that's a smaller event, but it works. It's not as long. We give away a gift. I usually just give people that I invite, I'm going to give a gift anyway if they get on. But so it's just another tool for recruiting. And if you watch it a couple times, you might like because Jessica was a teacher and now she's full-time Mary Kay. And then the other lady's from Russia and the director here now, so they're all totally different, And then then they do one Pink Dreams or something and Possibilities. There's one recruiting one. And then there's one like workshop color or something. But they're all kind of run the same, but run very well. So and consultants can always win on those too. So I like it. It's like you're learning something whether you have a guest on or not, right? And then if you like the event, you're going to be more excited about inviting somebody on them. Yeah. And then I'm not kidding. I mean, there's a couple ladies, if I invited them to I have some that have been on 3 or 4 times. If they're available, they go on because they want to win. And then because I'm giving them some. But whatever. But I'm just saying so but yeah, so they do work. And also if you go to my Fastlane website, when you go to events, it'll have from there, it has all the scripts, has PDF of the flyer, and everything's right there. And you can enter your entries especially for the giveaway, the big giveaway one. You can enter your customers if they bought anything because they get an entry. If they give you referrals, you get another entry for that. And they don't even have to be on to win for that. If they are on, because then say you already have entries, if you are on, you'll get more entries. Yeah, because like every quarter they do the real big drawing. So somebody gets, and if they win, you win too, because they're so I don't know if they're winning $500 each or something. I don't know, but
So are you like your current customers and you're like
I change it up, kind of like
also station
yeah, yeah. It depends on how sometimes I get behind, so sometimes I get invited to things, but the giveaway a lot of times it could be current people I just facialed, or it could be I could go to my customer base, and select who I'm going to invite or whatever. Yeah. So but they do work, and they're pretty cool. Okay. Anybody have any wins this week? Let me see. I tried to get I got to get more bookings. Ugh. Okay. So we're in August. So let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've done 10 faces so far, but I need to do a lot more. Okay. I need to track my.
It says we still have lots of months left.
I know. Yeah. So, so anybody have anything, like any wins or any bookings? Anybody got bookings?
Not any bookings. I had 176 in sales. Yay.
Yeah.
Those are reorders.
Right.
What's funny that I wanted to share with you guys, one of my customers texted me and said, "Hi, Pamela, do you still do Mary Kay?" And I was like, "Do I still do Mary Kay?" "Yeah, I'm still your consultant." And so she says, "Okay, I need a reorder." So she ordered some items. So then I meet with her, that stuck with me that she said that. So I had to go back and look and see why did she say that? Because I'm always contacting my peoples. Well, she hadn't ordered in a year. I think I must have threw her off of my what you call it?
Yeah, your preferred customer.
Preferred customer. I must have muted her. So I felt so bad. I said, "Are you getting my catalog?" She says, "No." And I had to go back and look. I said, "She hadn't been getting catalogs." So I had to put her back on there. And so then I came directly home, took all of my postcards that I have, went down my list, and was writing like my wrist hurt to contact all the people that I think hadn't been contacted. Went to the post office to get those 65-cent stamps because that's how much it costs for a postcard. Wow. And and I don't usually go in the post office. I can't stand going to the post office, but I just went in there to get a couple of sheets of it. And then I sent out postcards, and no matter if it took me a day or two, but I had to, when she said that just shook me because I'm like, what do you mean? Because I think I stay in contact with my customers pretty good, but I missed her. So got to do better with the customer service.
Right. Yeah. So you guys start adding start tracking though, because I meant to update my August, but I haven't. So because before seminar, I had done seven faces, had 20 more bookings before the end of the month, then 3 shares booked. I said this last week, and then sales so far, and that was last week, was 1,244.47. But I haven't added the new sales that I had this week. I can't even remember. So, but I'm trying to get better at tracking. You guys get better at tracking. Yes. And then you want to get we got to have bookings. Find what source works for you to get either referrals or new leads, and stuff like that, because you've got to have a consistent source, especially to get the domino going, so there's lots of events I'm sure out there that you can do, and they can be short ones because then they aren't as exhausting. I like them when they're just a couple hours and you get a big lead, because the goal is a lot of the business I'm getting are from the referrals from the appointments. I'm not doing the bridal leads anymore because the David's Bridal stopped anyway, and it was really kind of
they stopped the David Bridals, right?
Yeah, they stopped. Yeah, they stopped doing those kind of leads. It was kind of pricey anyway. But we had a system down, so it worked. So it's fine. But the key is that's why you got to find how you're going to get your leads. If you like talking to strangers, then warm chatter or just combination of different ways to do it. But you've got to be consistent in doing it so that you always have appointments on your books, right? So some people get their I think my daughter, she gets a lot of hers from Facebook, I think. So it depends upon how you want to market it and ask. A long time ago when code first came out, I got a few that way, I think. I don't know, it's just weird to me. I'm just not used to that way. But the ways that we know that we can do that work is we can always talk to a stranger. That's free, and you can do that. Or do a customer appreciation, or restaurants. A lot of times, some of them like that. Fresca's just always let us network and get leads there if you want to get a bunch of leads at one time, And then I would say, there's always facial boxes, but events always give you a quick fix, and then taking them full circle, that can go on and on and on if you just do it. And then also too, as your customer base grows, some of them, they still know people you don't know. Maybe they'll have can give you some referrals, or who do they want to gift a beauty experience to or something like that. Because most of the referrals I get when I'm getting them from my virtual first appointment is I ask near the end, because you're building that relationship, because I want them to feel comfortable giving me the referrals. But pretty much just changed it to where I will gift anybody they know that's over the age of 18. They can live anywhere in the United States. I'll gift them, a big beauty packet. And if they get 5 names and numbers on there, I'll give them a travel size set and hands cream. If they get to 10, I'll give them a full size hand cream. But if they want to go for the gusto and get to 20, I'll give them right now the Moisture Gel Renewing Mask. I still have some of those, the retail one. But that's 20 referrals, yeah. And so it's very funny. So when you have Project Broadcast set up like that, my daughter just enters them in, and they all get the first message same time. So it depends, because it works really good. So it just works really good. You'll have those. Sometimes it's weird, interesting. People have, sometimes they're friends, they're the best ones of their friends because you can tell so I don't know, it's weird. It's like sometimes like all of them will be, yeah, then all of a sudden then there's a group that just won't. But that's okay. The point being is that's why you use other ways to get leads, because some people are only going to say yes to a facial if they're directly helping their friend because her friend's having a party and she's just coming to support her. And then and then of course what's nice is we change minds all the time. Right. Right. So it's good to have different ways because like I said, just remember that most Cadillac sales directors never even had a party.
What?
I didn't even have facial.
That's true.
Right? Yeah. So you get people different ways. Yeah, but just remember though, you full circle though, as long as you can go this way or you can go this way. As long as you get it all in, right? Yeah. So just get creative because you got to have people to book. And then when you book, because I count faces now because I'm doing virtual. If I count faces, because that's just it's easy. I can track that way because the people at the appointments not going to necessarily know each other. But still, if I have 3 at one appointment, that's considered a party, really, because there's 3 they don't know each other. But I mean, it would count as one. But just count faces and just know that usually half will hold, and then sometimes more will hold, sometimes less will hold, but on the average, half will hold. And so it helps you like work the numbers, and then at the same time, you still follow up with the other ones, and you never know some. It just takes longer to get together with. But if you keep going, your snowball gets big enough. So you always have appointments. And I can always tell when it's starting to go down. Then so I said, Alyssa, we got to get more. Okay. So because we're going to be in September. And so what's nice is that you can change things pretty quick, even virtually, if you get the leads and get packets out right away, because you can book them this week and hold them the next week, like that. So let me see, because today's the 25th. So this month isn't over. So Thursday, I still have, let me see, 2 faces on Thursday. And then I have 7 faces on Saturday.
Wow.
Well, and you expect sometimes only half show. You never know. Yeah. But yeah. If somebody requests it or something and I feel like, I can, it just depends on who it is. Just depends on the situation.
You can have multiple people at one time.
Yeah. And or in person too. Cause like, I don't care if you guys want to do, just bring them to a meeting. You guys got to do what works for you. So doing a combination of both might help you get more appointments because you already know old school, right? Yeah. Then get the other going, do a combination, but keep it simple. Like you don't have direct responsibilities. You just got to master being a consultant. And just focus on that. Just focus on appointments. And I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm really focusing and I got to see more people because like I need my income up.
Right.
Yes. I feel like I'm in school all over again. Yeah. But yeah. So, so I can totally relate. Like I do not want snow blindness. I feel depressed when I get snow blindness. I have bookings. I get hot flashes.
They're bad.
No. Yes. So, or anybody have any ideas of what they can share to get leads and make a change in their business now? I would keep, and do you guys are you still doing the coaching?
Yeah.
Are you? Oh, you guys are missing out on that. I'm getting coached twice by her. So, I started the mastermind. So it's like, oh my gosh. So it's totally, I needed it. I needed it for sure. But the thing is you need to get something poured into it consistently enough so that you produce the action you need to make this business work. Yeah. Because you got to be accountable and stuff like that. And decide like, but you got to be here every week. Okay. Yeah. But you know what I mean? You have to be, I'm going to turn the big screen off because I got them. So the thing is, one thing good about being a director, and I've been doing it so long, is like it makes me have to do this. I have to have my meeting. I have to do some things, right? So, and as times change, it's like because like I'm not a spring chicken anymore. The naps are a little longer. Yeah, but you guys need to maybe rediscover your why. Why? Like what? Like okay, I'll do for example. Okay, I'll ask you both questions. Okay. So we'll use some of these questions. I say, so like, Stephanie, what brings you joy? And you think of anything that brings you joy?
That is true.
What brings you joy?
Or no, I've heard her say that. Many times she doesn't. She's
The Lord.
lost.
The Lord brings me joy.
That's so true.
Yeah. So what brings you joy, Irma?
Helping others, honestly.
Yeah.
Helping
Yeah. Pam, what brings you joy? Loving on your director. No, I'm just kidding.
Getting away.
Getting away. Okay. So
Yep.
brings me joy. So what brings me joy is like kids. Oh, my grandkids. And then working with the church ladies brings me, I like that. And the church ladies and helping with the, doing my thing. That I like that a lot. That brings me joy. Okay. And then let's think. Let's dream for a minute. It gets weird because like when I got in Mary Kay, you do start dreaming, because especially when you're when it starts evolving. But when you're in for a long time, it's easy. You can become lukewarm and be taking things for granted or just whatever, right? I felt like I backslid or something. Okay. Let's dream for a minute. If money and time were unlimited, what dream would you like to be living, between 1 and 5 years from now? I don't have enough time for 5 years from now. I just put this year. Okay. So yeah. So Irma, how about you?
What would my dream? No,
Well, so if
no money.
let's dream for a minute. If money and time were unlimited, what dream would you like to be living?
I would be in my hacienda with my kids, and I'd be the one taking care of everything. The expenses. That's my dream.
And why is that like important to you?
So I don't want to see my kids struggle.
We'll do more for our kids than we do for ourselves, right? Something about that.
And because I think about this all the time, and I say it to myself, and I say out loud, why do you want to? It's not that I want the recognition from others. I just want like my mom and my brother to see, oh yeah, she's made it, she did it, or she's good. I don't have to worry about her. Things, that. So yeah.
Okay, that's good. So, keeping that why in front of you, right? Like, what do you think you do to make it so like you think about it every day, so it motivates you to do the action that you need to do to like make it happen? Because like to me, when we're like because we've been in Mary Kay, so it's like, so it's not going to take. We're not new,
right?
So really, we're overqualified.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. We know. We've already been all through all the feelings and the rejection. We've been through it all, right? Okay. So I'm just asking. So, what do you think you could do? What you could change to make a step towards that?
In all honest truth, I need to just be focused and do the things that I've been taught and asked to do for several years now, because I know it works. I've seen it work. It shows.
Right.
I hear it from other people. I mean, like Pam and some other ladies that are in Linda's unit. I'm like, okay, well, if it could work for them,
right.
And if Lady Boss can be driving this pink car for how many years,
right,
it can work. So why am I letting time go? But then again, I do allow everything that comes at me to disrupt my calendar and focus, and that's where I tend to go. If somebody calls me and says, "I got this, can you help me?" Okay,
right.
So, yeah.
So don't leave without that intentional thought creation, the Christian perspective on. I want to make sure I always give people the Christian perspective. There's other way things out, but it's the mindset. Okay, so I think a lot of it's with our mindset. We kind of like got to update our mindset, and it's very biblical, like the renewing of your mind and stuff like that, so that you can get that focus, and maybe that self-talk where you instead of like that first thought that comes in right away, you're going to turn it into another thought, more positive, right? Because the whole point is the Lord has planned. And you know what? I think the enemy will fight Christians more than they do the unbeliever. You know what I mean? So it's because like the more we do, and the more God's light shines, the enemy does not like that. So in a way, sometimes that motivates me because like smutty face is like, is really annoying. Okay. Right? Yeah. Okay. So, okay. How about you, Stephanie?
My dream.
Yes, your dream.
Okay, so I think my dream.
Mhm.
That's a good question.
I know, because we got to stop and think.
Okay, I think that it would give me more opportunity to like give more back to like charities and more people, like do more volunteer work, something that I really wanted to do. Selfishly, like for something for myself. I would love to like live in a house on a nice property with a barn and a bunch of horses. That would be my dream. So yeah.
Okay. And then and why is that like important to you?
Okay. The house and the barn, not that
Okay.
But that's her dream.
yeah, that's like myself.
Yeah.
But well, I
And they
guess
can change a little
going
bit.
back to the joy part, like
Yeah, the joy. Yeah.
let's clarify.
Okay.
It's not like I have like always just dreamed of like non-homelessness in the entire world. Like if I could ask God for something, it would be that. Like
Right.
Yeah. So I think like if I could.
That's pretty big. That's a pretty big dream.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if I could somehow like impact that.
Yeah.
Way, like that would be.
Yeah. Okay. So, so keeping that in front of you every day, if you can use that to motivate you to get that next appointment, be consistent, with that, and God knowing, because if God gives you a purpose, right? Because I'm going through the same thing, like trying to find, okay, what do you want me to do in the last inning, Lord? Okay. So, and I don't want to miss any of it. So that kind of motivates me too, is like finding, if God wants us to do something and he has that purpose, he's going to enable us to do it. So we have to, so that helps me like not give up.
Yeah.
Right. And you guys are both Christians, mature Christians. So I think we need to use that more. Right. Because then he'll use us, and then how fulfilling is that going to be? Right. Because the more we change, the more we can help other people change. Right. And it doesn't, and it's crazy because as you grow, doesn't mean it's always easy, but totally always worth it. And God because like I've experienced all kinds of women, it's been, it can be overwhelming, but still, if you're doing still what God wants you to do, servant leadership is, no matter what's reciprocated, it doesn't matter. It'll work, because it just does. So, and it would be a good time. Like, don't wait till you're 70. No, do it now. Do it now. I'm excited, like, to have a new, definitely.
A new chapter.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's like, I've been kind of spoiled.
You're always, even like, no matter what age you are, they always say like, be consistently reinventing. You're like,
right.
Renew, like, because.
Yes, I have to.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh my gosh, it's so much has changed. And it's
like you're in a good place in your.
Yeah.
Where you are.
Well, I know. But at the same time, I'm rebuilding kind of in this new era because it is different for me. Mm-hmm. So it is a little bit uncomfortable because I get it, but the thing is, because it's the new virtual world, it's so distracting kind of, my thoughts go kind of crazy, so it's like, it's hard to stay kind of focused. Yeah.
Like,
but God knows.
Yeah.
You
weren't constantly bombarded.
It's
like just a never ending bombardment all the time.
Right. So I think if we use God more, let's all agree on that. And let's just take this next week and I'll use God more and see what happens. Do it on intentional. Be intentional with the Lord in your business this week. And then you can come back next week and share. I'll do the same thing. Okay, and Pam? Yeah, let me ask Pam. I want to hear Pam. Pam will probably be real charismatic about it all. Okay. She looks scared.
What is it?
Okay, so first, what brings you joy? What did you say?
What brings me joy?
Yeah, no, just answer it. Okay. What brings you joy?
Resting.
Yeah, right.
Rest in the Lord. Okay. That's all. You take the wheel and I'll follow.
Okay.
That's for sure.
Okay.
Then I won't be ending up in the wrong places at the wrong time.
Right. Okay. So let's dream for a minute. If money and time were unlimited, what dream would you like to be living 1 to 5 years from now? Probably just 1 to 2 years from now. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, 1 to 5 years. Hubby
Yeah, but you can shorten it because you might want it.
Okay. Hubby's off the job. He's retired. We're back in Hawaii. Okay. I don't have to worry about bills and debts and all of that because they got knocked out the way. So that's my big dream.
Okay. So I challenged everybody so that to like this week, okay, so that we put media to action to, you know, what you guys just said, right? Use God more this week on purpose, intentionally, right? And see what he does with your business because you did something more intentional and you're using him. Sometimes I think we need to use him more because we're stuck. Yeah. And I'm coming out of it, but I'm not patient. So I'm really using them. Please don't torture me anymore. Let me figure this out. Okay.
Well, I definitely want to use, have the Spirit lead me to who I need to be speaking with.
Right.
Because I don't want to get stuck with a lot of women that I'm putting a lot of time and effort into that you tell me to. And so you're dealing with unnecessary heaviness because we say don't disregard women, we judge them, but I may not be prejudging them. I'm like, Lord, you're going to have to tell me who to speak to because I cannot just be talking to women that's, you're only going to be there for a couple of days and the Lord just wanted me to say something to you.
Yeah. And so with the ones that'll get into Mary Kay, maybe stay in Mary Kay, but they're, whatever, it's just that we'll just have boundaries. They can come to me, they can do anything, but can't waste by because they just they suck you dry. So I get that, but let's all use God more this week, intentional, like pray a little harder because I'm so distracted. You guys might be better at this, but when I'm praying, I have to start writing down my prayers now because I get so distracted.
Ooh.
I have issues.
Well, you got to be specific. So once you write it down, then he's going to give you the scripture that goes with it. Because if you don't honor his word, he's not going to honor anything you're doing.
So it's just like just being more intentional because, because when you're getting up, because I can do my devotions, but it's like but then I can do my devotions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to do my devotions this week, right?
Yeah.
So, let's all do that. And what reminded me of that is while I was on the one of the director calls with all those legacy people. They've been in Mary Kay 40, 50 years. It's crazy. But this one lady, she did I can't remember if she did Uniclub. She'd been in for 30, 40 years, had never done, I think, Uniclub even before. And she did Trip or something because she said, she asked what, because I don't know, everybody's different, but she was a Christian and stuff. And she goes, finally, and she said, I don't know if it was a director or now she said to her, you need to use God more and figure it out. And so she did, and she figured it out. But it's just sometimes it's simple, but it can be so complicated at the same time. But God has you here for a reason, and so I totally believe I've always had a passion for all us stuck people, even because you guys been in forever. You need to make your yes, because it is, there's purpose for you and you need to do that because when you do that, more people will do that. People get and it's a light, it's permission for other
people that haven't,
you've already that
are waiting for us,
right?
We're not.
So I have a team member.
Yes.
And she's an older gal. Love her.
Good.
She's enthusiastic about Mary Kay. And she calls me and she's like, so what are you doing? And it is I'm like, you better have a good answer.
Is she new?
Yeah. She's been in about a year. And she's always like, let's do this, let's do that. And I'm like, you better have a good answer because she's looking at you.
Right.
She's looking at you to see what you're doing. And I'm like, Lord,
So where does she live? Okay. Is she going to go on the retreat? Maybe you should ask her. Yeah.
We talked about it.
Here, you need the paper?
I have a question for you.
Yeah. Okay.
The pricing, is that
includes food?
Person?
Yeah. What it does is it depends on how you want in your room. Okay, but it includes food and parking.
Right. So is it the three?
That's the total price, and that's the total price per person.
Per person.
Yeah, because it includes food.
So if you have 3 people, it's $3.99 per person.
Yes. And if you have 2, you're 1. Yeah. And they said you can make payments 100 or whatever like that. Yeah. So it's Malibu, maybe that's why it's a little more, but food these days, who knows, right? Yeah. Okay, so where's that? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, go to one. And will she go to you out there?
I'm gonna have to talk to her.
Yeah. So, okay. So yeah, just, yeah, because you'll be spending more even because you gotta fly there and everything, right? You're right. Okay, so, I will close with this. It's just, and it starts out with promise yourself. Might be very appropriate for today. We'll see. Okay. God is good, isn't he? Okay. To be strong-minded that nothing can disturb your peace of mind, to talk health, happiness, and prosperity with every person you meet, to make all your friends feel that there is something in them, to look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimism come true, to think only of the best, to work for only the best, to expect only the best, to be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own, to forget about the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievement of the future, to wear a cheerful countenance at all times and give every living creature you meet a smile, to give so much time for the improvement of yourself that you have no time to criticize others, to be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. Little Mary Kay book. Yay, sing it for little Mary Kay. Was that good? That was good. Okay, so intentional
Good
week.
night, Pam. See you next week here in person.
All right, check that weather and let me know if we're not at triple digits. I don't even get dressed when it's this hot. Okay.
Okay. I got those foundations, so just let me know when you're getting them.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, Irma. I don't know who else is there.
Yeah, and Stephanie's here, and then Carol.
Stephanie.
Yeah, Stephanie. Yeah,
Stephanie from Acton.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I missed you. Hi, Stephanie. Okay, you made it out.
She was intentional and came to her meeting.
Be intentional.
Yeah. Okay, you guys have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.